Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the John Went Walking channel, coming to you again from the Florida Trail. Today, in this spot right here, I'm at about mile 647 on the Far Out app, and I'm walking west. The video I posted previously was back at about mile 645, and that was just across Route 129, walking through the woods back there along the Suwannee River. Then you have about about a 2-mile dirt road walk past some river homes on big stilted poles. I guess the water must get up really high up here. I can't imagine it getting that high, but it must, because the homes are up on stilts. Now I'm back onto a trail walk. I thought I'd bring you another video and show you how it looks out here. Again, this is about mile 647 at Shawnee Springs. I'm just above the Suwannee River. You can see it down here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful morning, beautiful river. And then I am just enjoying the heck out of it. If you're not here in Florida, the temperatures in North Florida have just been incredible. This morning I got out of the car, or out of the little truck. I think it was about 54, 55 degrees. It was just perfect. And I just had to get out here, and I've been exploring for a while this morning, but I wanted to bring you a couple videos. So I shot the one back there at 645, and then this one will be up at 647. So physically, everything's going well. Man, I am doing so good. Again, I'm grateful. That's the main thing. I'm grateful for the ability to get out here and explore the trail like this. Last year when I started doing these videos, I really hadn't spent any time on the Florida Trail, and I've lived in Florida a long time. I've lived in Florida back in the 90s for about 6 years, and then I've lived here for the last 15. But I've never spent any time really on the Florida Trail. So during the past about 13 months, I've just really been exploring it, and I tell you what, I have been enjoying it. And I'm certainly a very, very amateur videographer, but man, I have enjoyed posting these videos, and I've enjoyed becoming part of the YouTube community. Look at the Suwannee River, that beautiful brown water, that beautiful Tannic River. I've enjoyed being a part of the YouTube community and the Florida Trail community, even if it's only a very, very tiny part. And I know it's a very, very tiny channel. It'll never get any bigger, and I'm okay with that. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for everyone that I've met along the way. I haven't met a lot of people out here on the Florida Trail, but I have a feeling, because I've been out here 13 months now, I have a feeling that that's about to change. I have a feeling that during this thru-hike season, I'm going to be able to meet some of the thru-hikers, and I'm very excited about it. Now, we're coming up again about mile 647 on the Far Out app, and you can see the old bridge abutment going across there. The bridge is gone. I'm not sure what happened to it, but if anybody knows, you could tell me, but it's not there. So I'm going to continue walking west and filming, and I've just had an incredible morning out here. It just brings joy to my heart. I've been out here for a couple of hours and been all over on the other side of 129. Now I'm exploring out here west, and I love these little rolling bumps. I know anybody, I grew up in the mid-Atlantic, so I grew up around the Appalachian Mountains in the Harpers Ferry area. And I know these aren't mountains. Like, I know that. But for here in Florida, it's just wonderful to not be walking on flat ground. Like, any little up and down is perfect. Here we're coming to the end of that bridge, where that bridge abutment is. Bridge is long gone. Man, I got to research this and find out what the heck this was. This was a good sized bridge. And thinking about those houses back there on stilts, they've got them, I'm not talking about like 5 or 7 feet. I mean, I think they're up on like 25 foot cement stilts. So I guess, that leads me to believe that the Suwannee River must really swell. I know right now it's very low. I was out at Big Shoals last week, and I posted the video and I posted some pictures, and I know it's very, very low, but it must become a raging river. It must just really grow and get huge. So it's just hard to imagine that it could get to see it turn into something else. But I tell you what, I'm going to look forward to being here during the rainy season and seeing exactly what the old Suwannee River does, because it must really come up. And I'm going to enjoy seeing the change in seasons. Here you can see down over the bank. I'm right above the river. I don't know how far, maybe 50, 60 feet. I'm not sure what I am up above the river right there, but it's pretty much a straight shot down. You wouldn't want to go stumbling over there, that's for sure. And I'm just gonna keep moving out here. The trail is beautiful. Back closer to Suwannee Springs in that area, there were some areas, everything, don't get me wrong, everything was passable, but it just hadn't been cleared. So I think there had probably been a hurricane come through little sections, and they just have never been completely cleared up. But it's still very passable, very doable. If I can go through it, then I know anybody that would be watching this video could certainly go through it, and you would probably enjoy the heck out of traipsing around the trees and limbs. Look at the size of these. Look at the size of these old trees. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful out here. Again, just gonna keep moving west. This is a point-to-point video. I am at mile 647 on the Far Out app. I am just, I don't know, maybe 4 miles west of Suwannee Springs, out here, right on the Suwannee River on the Florida Trail. I love having the Far Out app. I can't imagine all those years I spent in the woods, like up on the AT in the Mid-Atlantic, and I never knew exactly where I was. To me, it's incredible with this Far Out app thing. I just look at the map and I'm on the dot, and then I touch the dot and it tells me exactly where I am. It's just kind of hard to believe that we have that kind of capability. And again, I know for the younger folks, I'm sure you guys are like, that's how it is, but it just wasn't always like this. And I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful to be here to enjoy it. Here you can see, look at the blowdowns here, right? Look at the blowdowns. Had to be a hurricane come through here a couple of years ago and do a lot of this damage. Big trees snapped off up here. That takes a pretty powerful gust of wind to snap the tree off like that. Okay, gonna keep moving out here, seeing what we got, give it just a little bit further, and then I'm going to reassess where I am and which way I'm going to head. So I just really wanted to take a look out in this area. I've been through a lot of the White Springs area, like I said, big and little shoals, and I've just kind of been working my way out the Suwannee River. I've been a little bit further west too, if you go look at a couple of the past videos, but this section in here is certainly worthy of spending time and exploring. I mean, it just couldn't get much more gorgeous or more perfect than this. And I love hiking. I've been a hiker all my life. Look at these views of the Suwannee River. I've been a hiker my entire life. I've been a long distance runner. I was in the military a long time. I even did a 100-mile run. I was out overnight in Vermont, and I just love exploring, and it just doesn't get any better than this. Like, I've never been out here before, so for me, this is like incredible. Here you can see the tree is shoved over, but got our handy dandy orange Florida Trail mark right on there. And then I tell you, whoever maintains the Florida Trail, and I've never actually met somebody that told me they were a trail maintainer, but whoever the volunteers are, whoever does this, they should be highly commended, because the trails all throughout Florida from north to south that I've been through are all so well marked, so beautiful. Friends, I can't over exaggerate how beautiful it is out here. And I hope that someday, if you haven't been up to this part of the Florida Trail, I hope you'll get up here and enjoy it. It's just incredible. And I'm very, very grateful that you're taking a couple of minutes out of your day to check out my video. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. I really do, because I just really have enjoyed the heck out of this morning, and I'm going to go a little bit further. So friends, from the Florida Trail, it's the John Went Walking channel. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be coming to you again real soon from the Florida Trail. Goodbye, friends.